Morning, it's just after 7:30. It's just starting to get bright now. A lovely red sky over there in the background. I've got my first juice of the day, which is a mean green. Put a quarter of a lemon into it because the lemon just doesn't seem to agree with me. And I also put some spirulina into this just for the added extra iron. You can see it here. It's just one little teaspoon, well, a heaped teaspoonful of it, but it just adds a bit of extra iron to it, you know. You really notice that the extra is like a big seaweedy taste to it, but I added a bit of protein powder as well, so it's got a little bit of sweetness as well to that. So yeah, the first one in the morning, and the plan today, I've got a session with Jose at 12 o'clock, and then probably go down to the beach or something like that and have a walk down the beach there, and bring a couple of juices with me. Esther's day off today, so yeah, looking good. Beginning of day 14 anyway, 2 weeks into it. Cheers, see you in a while. Just back from the gym now. Jose wasn't able to take me today, but I did a leg session. When I left there, my legs were sort of felt like jelly. They were just wobbling all over the place and stuff like that. I made one of these, so there was actually 2 full ones of these things of the beetroot and apple, a bit of pear, some carrots and a bit of kale in there as well. I also put a couple of scoops of protein powder, one in each one, and I'm just on this one now, which is my vegetable juice of the day. This one I just added a little bit of herbs and some black pepper added into it. I also added the garlic as well, and I put some of that spirulina as well, which gives it a really nice salty but seaweed taste off it, you know, so along with the celery. So really nice one. We're going to go for a walk down to the beach. It's a really nice day today, so I'll speak to you in a little while. Today I just wanted to talk about short-term gain versus long-term pain, right? You know, this is a lifelong thing that I've discovered that you've really got to put your effort into, doing the short-term stuff, going through the short-term, like if you're quitting drinking alcohol, going through that discomfort at the beginning, because you're going to get the benefits later on, right? And you know, there's a lot of people that say, oh, there you go, look, you know, I've had this so many times over the years. Whenever you try something differently, especially when you're going out and you're walking, or you're trying to do something consistently, they say, well, you're swapping one addiction for another. And you know, these are just fools, right, at the end of the day, because you know what people are saying is that one addiction, like drinking or taking any other drug, smoking cigarettes, taking cocaine, heroin, anything like that, right, is the equivalent of going to the gym. Now, you can overtrain, right? You can get to the stage where you're training, 7-8 hours a day just for the sake of doing it, right? When, I can understand it when people are doing it professionally. You're going out and you're trying to increase your athletic performance because you're getting paid to do it, right? But as a hobby, it's nothing like that. For me, it's all about, your life is split down into the microcosms of each single day, right? So each day is a single chunk. If I start off my day with the pain, right, the pain of the day, right, then the rest of the day is always going to be good. If I start off with a proper meal, which is not pain, once you get used to eating, you're not eating Fruit Loops in the morning and instead eating porridge in the morning, or fruit, or something good and wholesome in the morning, it follows you throughout the day, right? If you start out with exercise in the morning, that's pain, right? You're going to be put through discomfort, right, for whatever it is, an hour and a half every morning. You don't have to do it every morning. You do it 4 or 5 times a week, 6 times a week if you want, but it's a small little chunk of your day, right? You've got 24 hours in a day. You've got 8 hours if you're getting enough sleep, so you've got another 16 hours. So an hour and a half out of that in order to create the rest of the day being really fulfilling, making you feel really good, same thing. So you've got to start each day right. You've got to start each day right with your mental stuff. You start each day right with crappy news stories, newspaper stories, which are just driving your mind thinking over what's the rest of the day going to be like, right? And it's the same thing when you're doing if you're trying to do the physical stuff, right? If you start your day off with the right physical atmosphere in your mind, then the rest of it's going to be good. So just think about that. It's always short-term gain, long-term pain. In the daytime, that's going to be relevant, and as well as that in during your whole day and stuff like that. So just thought I'd leave you with that. I'm going to carry on with my juice, and we're going down to the beach shortly. So cheers, see you in a while. That's it, the final juice of the day. Had a really nice walk down in Guatemala. It was lovely. We've got Pastora here. She's going tomorrow. Gonna miss her really. Looking forward to having time with my boys on their own. But yeah, it was nice to have her around and stuff like that. And now it's just yeah, time for it to move on. Last juice of the day, this is cabbage, lettuce and 3 pears and an orange. So bottoms up with this one. So I had a leg workout today, and as the day is gradually worn on and we were walking down the beach and stuff, I really started feeling my legs. The workout's starting to kick in with them, so it was good. Tomorrow I'm back in chest in the morning. Esther's leaving early, so I'll probably half 8 or something like that. Taking Pastora down, and she's been picked up at the pet shop where Esther works, and she's been taken up to Galicia to a new home. So we're gonna have fun and games for the next few days with the boys. I think they're gonna miss her, but see how things go anyway. Lovely sunset now, very nice, and yeah, I'll see you in the morning. Have a good one. Take care. Bye now.